Hello everyone. In this lecture we will try to solve some problems, some numerical problems based upon the concepts of laser. So what we have taken here, our first problem is in a ruby laser there are total number of chromium ions 2.8 into 10 raised to power 19. If the laser emits wavelength 7000 angstrom, then we have to find the energy of laser pulse. So here this wavelength is given and the number of chromium ions are given. So you know, according to Planck's radiation law, according to Planck's quantum theory, that energy E is equal to NH nu. So you have number of chromium ions 2.8 into 10 raised to power 19. Wavelength is given 7000 angstrom, 7000 into 10 raised to power minus 10 meter. So energy will be hc upon wavelength. So you have N, you have H is Planck's constant, and you know what is the value of H, 6.625 into 10 raised to power minus 34. You know what is the value of C, and wavelength is given. So substitute all these values, then you will get the energy of that laser pulse, which is having these number of chromium ions and this wavelength. Now the second question is, in a CO2 laser, the energy difference between two states. So you have a CO2 laser, and in that CO2 laser, those two states which are actually participating in light amplification, their energy difference is 0.1 to 1 electron volt. So you have to find the frequency of radiation. So when the transition between those two states, suppose these are the two states which are involved in light amplification. Now the energy difference between these two is given, and that energy difference will be basically h nu. So this h nu is delta E, and you have to find the frequency. So delta E by h, 0.1 to 1 electron volt. Just you have to convert this electron volt into joule. 1 electron volt is 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 19 joule. Just substitute that value and the value of h, you will get the frequency of that electromagnetic radiation. You can find the momentum of that radiation using that E is equal to P into C. You have energy, so E will be equal to P into C, momentum will be E by C. So these parameters, they can be calculated using the basic concepts of light. Now the third question is, now this particular part is important. In this question number 3, we have to find the calculate the population ratio. Actually, this is not population version here. Calculate the population ratio of two states in helium neon laser that produces light of wavelength 6000 angstrom at 300 Kelvin. So you have this helium neon laser, and at 300 Kelvin we have to find the population ratio between the two states which are involved in lasing. So in order to find this, according to Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution, you know that N2 is e raised to power minus E2 upon kT. This is the population of state 2. And the population of state 1, that is given by this relationship. If you will solve this, then it will be e raised to power minus E2 plus E1 upon kT. So you can write this like e raised to power minus E2 minus E1 upon kT. So this E2 minus E1, that can be written as h nu. That can be written as hc by lambda. So this ratio of high energy state with respect to 1, that is a population between these two states which are involved in lasing. So that N2 by N1 is e raised to power minus hc by lambda kT. Now h is Planck's constant, c is speed of light, lambda is 6000 angstrom here, k is Boltzmann constant and its value is this one, T is temperature 300 Kelvin. Substitute all the parameters, and you have to just remember here that all the terms should be in same system of the unit of all the terms should be in same system of units. Then next question is just similar to question number 3. So you have ruby laser and it has two states. If it emit radiations of wavelength, this wavelength emit radiations of 7000 angstrom, then you have to find the population ratio at two different temperatures. You have to find that population ratio at 27 degrees centigrade and 227 degrees centigrade. So again you are going to use the same expression. Population ratio is N2 by N1 equal to exponential minus hc by lambda kT. In first case, temperature is 27 degrees centigrade. Now you have to convert it into Kelvin. So it will be 300 Kelvin. You know K is in joule per Kelvin equal to this. Wavelength is this equal to this. You convert it into meter, 7000 into 10 raised to minus 10 meter. H in joule second is equal to this. C in meter per second equal to this. So for the first case, after substituting T1 300 Kelvin, find this population ratio. And in case number 2, since the temperature is 227 degrees centigrade, convert it into Kelvin, and then after substitution in this formula, find that population ratio. So all the questions which will be based upon population ratio, you have to adopt the same method. So in this chapter, either you will get questions based upon basic concepts, or you will get questions based upon population ratio. So just practice all these numericals. Thank you.